Hi! Hello, friends. I hope you are doing well. I hope this reaches you well. Chelsea Colley here. Um, I love you. I miss you. I'm glad to be back and doing another video. Of course, I'm doing it late. It's just after midnight. Is it 4:20? It is now 4:20. It is after midnight. So, this is the start of the eclipse, and the eclipse is actually starting on 4:20, and then also Mercury retrograde is starting, and it is going to be happening until like May 21st. So we're going to be in Mercury retrograde for the next month, and that is starting on 4:20. So I think that's starting now. Yeah, because it's now the 20th. And then there's also an eclipse. So all of this is happening at the same time. Mercury retrograde is a time where it's a good time to finish projects from the past, like something that has like a lot of history. But it's not the best time to sign contracts or make big life changes. Like they usually recommend like you wait until after Mercury retrograde is finished to sign contracts and stuff. But if it's been in process for years and years, it is a good time to wrap things up. So I do have a closing in the next couple of weeks. So I am signing a contract during Mercury retrograde. So I have faith it's going to come through. True, but I think it's a time that you're not supposed to like make any sudden life changes type thing. So we're good there. We're good on that. I just wanted to share about, my life, because I was doing videos more regularly, like doing videos every week, and I haven't been doing that for quite some time. It's just hard because for me and my schedule, I literally have Jackson, and Jackson is 4 years old. So he's very attached to his mama, and he's very wanting someone to play with. And so, like, it's hard to get time, like it's just, if you have a 4-year-old, you're not going to be able to do like intense videos where you can, I just, right now I can't keep him occupied, but hopefully we'll get there because he's 4, so you constantly need to be watching him. Obviously, if I'm taking care of him, then I can't be here with you. So the only day I get is Wednesday. Like my husband has a day where he takes care of Jackson all day, and it's just totally my day every Wednesday. But usually Wednesday, I'm not wanting to do anything like productive. I'm just wanting to like take some time for some self-care, and like going, being a mom 24/7 most every day. Like, it's hard, because like obviously, like I want a business, I want to build a future, I want to build a platform, I want to build a community, but that takes time. And so right now I feel like I'm a little bit of a predicament because I'm choosing not to put Jackson in public school, and I'm choosing to do homeschool, but I don't have like a homeschool teacher, so I'm going to have to figure that out. So right now it's just like I only get 1 day a week for myself, and then usually on that day I already have like 3 meetings every Wednesday. And then also, like, every couple weeks I'll try to do something with friends. Like last Wednesday I had a girls' night. So I just don't even get the chance to do videos, but I hope that sometime soon I can find a babysitter that I can really trust for Jackson, and I can have, a day or 2 a week to be able to put some more content out there. I'm already making some big plans, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be launching a Facebook group, and it's going to be for helping people basically, take their challenges and use them as stepping stones and overcome them and find a place where we can have community, we can have conversations. You know, I'll be putting out free content constantly every week, and we can help and support one another. And I'll just be basically like the facilitator, you know, and I think that's going to be great. So I'll let you know when I launch my Facebook group. It's probably going to be launching it sometime in the month of May. But it's going to be exciting, whoever actually gets involved, because we are going to achieve our dreams together. Hi, Chelsea. Put you and your family first. Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I can't just like, I would not be able to drop Jackson off at a school and just leave him there all day and like not know what they're teaching him, because I just can't do that. I have to know. So like, also there's another thing. I am an author and I wrote a book and I released my book in 2020, but I really didn't feel like I didn't feel right promoting it, or maybe, you know, subconsciously I wasn't ready. You know, whatever the case, I chose not to promote my book. Really, I never really did. So it's time for my book to come to life. Even though I did publish it in 2020, it is literally the guide that we all need. And it's not because it's my words, it's because it's a workbook and it's your words and it's your dreams and it's your life and it's the things you've been ignoring. So we all have big dreams. And I know that there's a lot of other people out there just like me that have these big, you know, this big vision, or, you know, like maybe it's covered up and it's something that you thought you weren't going to be able to accomplish. Like, I'm telling you, your dreams are possible, and 10 times that. Like 10 times at least what you could even imagine. This is what we're creating, what's already created that I have access to, and now you now have access to because you know me. It's literally going to be the game changer of our time. Like, I think everybody's going to want to be involved, because ultimately I want to have a global platform, and it's going to take place in virtual reality. So it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a place where you're not just an audience member listening on your phone. It's literally where you're literally there in the same room with people all over the world. So it's going to create an experience, and eventually I will be able to launch my platform. It's going to take some time to build, but that's going to be probably, I mean, within the next year, I will have a platform. It will happen, like at least by, you know, a year from now. So in this Facebook group, we're going to be able to like create exactly what we want. So we're going to build an online world. What can we put in it? I already have 2.5 acres of virtual land, which is valued, oh my gosh, it's valued at $5,000 and a lot, which is 1/4 of an acre. So 5 times 4, it's, I guess it's like, how much is that? I don't even, like, it's 5,000. So that's 5 times 4 is 20,000 an acre, and I have 2.5 acres. So I have 20,000, which is 40,000, and then half an acre, which is 10,000. So yeah, I have $50,000 worth of virtual land. Wow. That I only paid not that amount for. So actually, this virtual land has already gone up. It's crazy. So on one of those lots, on one of those 1 acre, on 1 acre, you can put 100-story building. So I will be doing that, and I'll be starting with 20 stories, and then I'll do phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3. So it's going to be super exciting, but we're going to be able to create whatever we want. So I can share more about that later, about what that's going to look like. I'll just tell you real quick. Basically, it's going to look like a great big crystal palace, and you're going to be able to walk in, look around, look at this 100-story atrium that's open to the top, glass with crystals and, plants and beautiful areas. And then you're going to get on the elevator, and you're going to take that all the way to the 100th floor. That's the top floor. And on that floor is going to be a computer. So you walk in your virtual body, your little avatar that looks like you, and you can look at this great big computer system, and it's going to have lights on it, and you'll zoom in on those lights, and you can zoom in and connect with different people. So you can connect with people all over the world, and you'll be able to, it'll be searchable. So if they're looking for a realtor in Scottsdale, Arizona, specializing in first-time home buyers, like, you can be like, I am the home buyer specialist, and and so, like, it's a place to connect where real people know real people, because everybody that's doing this knows me or someone else that invited him. So nobody's not going to want to be on this list. It's going to be essentially a list or a directory. And so it's like, hey, I'm open for business. I am Scott Johnson, and I help people. I'm a CPA in the state of Tennessee. It's like everybody's going to stake their claim, and it's all about collaboration, not competition. So this is going to be it's going to be like a social media, because we're going to be able to communicate and have boards where we can speak with each other. And then it's also at the same time going to be like a business networking hub, because it will be connecting you to some of the best people in the world in what they do. So it's super duper exciting. And I know what I want to create. And now I know we're going to have to do it in 3 phases. So that's the big goal, is to get us all connecting on an online platform together. And once we can bypass these controllers and all connect together, that's it. Just that one thing, us being connected, you and me here, and then us, the people we know, with all of us together. I mean, just that alone is going to change the world. Because if you knew what was possible, that I know what's possible, just trust me, like, you're going to want to be involved. Some of the people I am connected to and are really up there, and not I'm a really good connector. I know of all of my gifts, connection is my number one gift. I've always known that. Like, my value is if I'm able to connect people together. So that's why I feel like I'm the perfect person to do this. Plus, I'm not saying I'm your guru. I'm just saying, hey, I have an idea, and I know these people that are doing this. And yes, it is AI or, artificial intelligence, but like, they are literally people we know that started the company. So it's just 2 guys, and you will love them. Don is the CEO, Robert is a designer, and Beverly is my friend who's the first ambassador. So it's literally 3 other people. It's not a cabal company, and they have an asset that is well worth at least $70 million, what they've created, what they have, the business they have now. And it's a platform where you can build your own virtual world. So if any of you wanted to build your own virtual world, then you could add yourself on my list, and then you could add a portal to my building. So people can look in and be like, oh, who do I want to connect with? Oh, Scott Johnson, CPA in Tennessee. And let's click go to his world, and then a portal will pop up, and you'll go down a slide, and you'll end up in Scott Johnson's virtual website. Because it's one thing to have a website, it's one thing to have a virtual store. turn your website into a virtual store, and you walk in and someone's there to, be your concierge and blah, 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 help you. So it's going to be incredible because it's going to be connecting virtual worlds together. And they're going to be like the Amazon of world building. And the sky's the limit. Like, our own imagination is the limit. So the whole point of doing this video is just to tell you, like, sorry, I've been busy. Also, the month of March is crazy because it's my anniversary on the 12th. Then it's my birthday on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day. And then it's Jackson's birthday on the 20th. So within 8 days, we have all of that. And so April, it's just like, we're finally coming up for air, and it's already almost the end of April. So that's why I haven't done many interviews, and I am going to be doing more interviews. I have an interview coming up next Wednesday with someone named Emily. Not Emily. I'm blanking on her name right now. A really amazing person who actually healed herself, and she gets to tell her story about that. So basically, I'm in a transition, and, I started my channel talking about truthers and, the truth that's out there, and, like, kind of, talking about Kirsten W. Like, I feel like when I started my channel, I started it because there was a need of a conversation. Like, a bunch of people were really confused about the whole Kirsten W. thing. So if you don't know Kirsten W., then that's okay, just disregard this part. But I just felt like there was a need for a conversation to be had, and people need to start asking questions, because it's like, is she alive or not? Like, this is someone that, like, I don't know, a lot of us, like, really connected with, or, we cared about. Like, definitely her information was real. So that the need for, like, truth or content is not as high right now. I wanted to deliver whatever people wanted to hear, so that's why I did a lot of intel. But now we can move more towards the spiritual, and, like, instead of the outside world, start looking at the inner world, So now I'm going through a transition, and I'm going through a tower moment, and I know you may be going through a tower moment, because it seems like everybody in everybody's life has had a tower moment recently. So if you're going through a big change, or you're in a time of transition, it's okay. Like, we all are right now. And over the next couple days, especially, like, tomorrow is going to be super powerful. So it's time to do an about face, which is basically a turn away. And, it's time for us to set some boundaries, and it's time for us to state those boundaries and then do an about face. So it's like, there's habits that we have that are no longer serving us. So we can look at the patterns of these habits, of these, what seems like same mistakes. We keep making the same mistakes, and we can talk to ourselves about those patterns. And if we can change the pattern, then we can truly make this a stepping stone. So it's a time of growth, and we're all growing together. So we're all just going to grow together. We're all going to basically join arms and say, hey, we're broken, but we picked ourselves back up, and we're going at it again. And if we fall down, we'll pick ourselves back up, and we'll go at it again. And we'll have the support system we need in order to keep moving forward no matter what. Because we've gotten stronger through the last 3 years because of the trauma that we've had to face. So now all we need to do is connect. I'm not saying I'm your guru. I'm not saying you need to listen to me. I'm saying I'm making a platform that anyone can stand up and say, my name is Rachel, this is how I show love in the world. My name is John, this is how I show love in the world. And how you show love in the world is your passion. And maybe your passion is yoga, or maybe your passion is healing others, or maybe your passion is tarot cards, or maybe your passion is speaking to large crowds. Like, we're going to have a place where people want to come. It's going to be a hub. It's literally going to be a 100-story crystal tower, and anyone in the world can be there. So it's going to be mind-blowing. And what we're doing is we're connecting in the 5D. Like, if our bodies could just fly anywhere right now and be together, it would be together, and we could do it on our phone or our computer, and we can be there together in virtual reality. So AI is not all bad. Like, this can be the good side of AI, because so this Facebook group is going to be a support system. I'm having some technical difficulties, so let me know if you can hear me. And I will be announcing that, like, within, probably I'll be launching it by May 20th. Because that's when Mercury retrograde ends, so I should do it at the end. Not tell you I'm going to launch it in 2 weeks, and then it's like so crazy that I can't. But basically, I will be having a Facebook group for overcomers, people who are searching for fulfillment. And I do think I want it to be a women's group, although I do think I am open to having men in there. So I'm not sure about that. Let me know how you feel. Should we just keep it just a women's group, or should we allow some men too? So yeah, it's going to be super exciting, because I'm going to be able to introduce you to some really amazing people, and some amazing stuff is happening. I don't know if you know about the power of Chat GPT, but holy moly, I've been playing around on that. And let me tell you, today I spent 5 minutes and I got 10 hours of work done in 5 minutes. I mean, seriously, Chat GPT just literally like did my work for me. It's incredible. You can just ask it these very specific questions and it will deliver exactly what you need. I mean, if you want to write a 50,000 word book on narcissism, for example, just ask ChatGPT and it will do it for you. I'm serious. Like, this thing is incredible. But AI, there can be a good AI. Like, AI goes off of what we feed it, right? So this is just a very interesting time. And when all of us get together and then we can design things exactly how we want it, it's going to be incredible. And everybody's going to want to be a part of it. And you're going to want to tell all of your friends, because like, they need this too, you know? Like, it's total way we can bypass the controllers, and no one even knows it right now. So I'm so excited. Copyright pending. Do not steal my idea. So exciting time. And one more thing real quick. If you are feeling stuck right now, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're in a hard time, or you've been going through a hard time, or you're in a rut, don't fret. Because I'm going to do another video, and it's going to be a quick video. You can take notes, and it's going to be 5 steps. That's exactly what you need right now. So I'm going to record that as soon as we get off of here. And if you are feeling stuck and you need to move forward, these are 5 steps that are going to help you. I just went through mine and did the steps, but now over the course of the next month, I'm going to have to implement them. So like, it's going to really help you, just like I know it's going to really help me. So stay tuned, and I think that's it. Much love to you, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Boundless love and light. Bye-bye.